Happy holidays, everyone. It's the month of December. So many festive things going on. I hope you are all enjoying yourself. Today, I wanted to reminisce back to my childhood when I used to dance in the Nutcracker Ballet every year. I was a professional dancer back then, and I wanted to share with you how to train your glutes like a ballerina. Everybody knows that ballerinas have the most beautiful physiques. I've tried to keep up with that physique now in my 50s, and I do believe that my history and experience in the ballet has really helped me to achieve that ballerina look to some extent. So today I'll take you through some very simple ballet exercises to teach you how to train your glutes like a ballerina. But before we do, I wanted to share with you something very exciting. I am going to see Shen Yun in early January with my mother. I don't know how many of you have heard of Shen Yun, but I've been waiting to see this forever. It is a majestic performance that brings you back 5,000 years into Chinese history. I have seen advertisements for it. It looks amazing. The costumes are gorgeous. There's so much energy, so much vibrancy, and it's really like no other dance performance. So I'm taking my mom because when I was younger, we always went to see a ballet during the holiday season. So I'm really excited about that. And I just know that when I see it, I'm going to want to start to take classes again. So I want to give you a little preview. I'll put it up on the screen and you can learn all about this majestic experience.
What has lasted 5,000 years was once almost lost. Now, the world awaits the divine culture's return. Shen Yun.
As you can see, this is more than just a performance. It is absolutely mesmerizing. By the way, they do have a live orchestra, which I am a huge fan of. And every season, they bring back new choreography. So if you've seen it before, now's a chance to go see it again. So now's your chance to grab some tickets. They're going fast. Please don't miss out. I will go ahead and put a link in my description. You can use this exclusive link to waive your ticketing fees. It's a great opportunity. I hope you go. I hope you enjoy it. I'll be back and I'll let you know what I think. But again, this has been on my bucket list and I am so excited to experience it finally. Okay, let's get started into some of my ballet exercises for your glutes. So the first thing to learn, if you've never taken ballet, is a simple tutorial of the ballet positions. You've heard of them, I'm sure. First position, second position, third position, etc. These positions are positions of your feet, but the most important thing to do is to make sure your body's aligned. So remember, when you're doing ballet, you are keeping everything upwards towards the ceiling. I like to think of it as I have a string from my head to the top of the ceiling pulling me up. And your whole body is aligned, your shoulders are back, your abdomen is pressed in. And you are squeezing your quads and your glutes. So this is first position. This is the trick and why ballerinas always have beautiful lower bodies, because they're constantly contracting. So this is our first position, and then we point our toe and step to second position. Now, if you can see, I am completely holding my body tight. Oops, see, I let go and I fell over. Just goes to show the strength that you need to keep in the position. So again, first and second. Now that seems like a simple little move, but if you do that repetitively, you will be forcing your inner thighs to contract, develops beautiful inner thigh muscles, and you are also squeezing your glutes. So very simple, and you can do it to the other side. We're just switching from second position to first position. That's all you have to do. And I'll give you a little preview from the side. Same thing, and you can see how I'm squeezing. Practice that at home and keep your alignment. It's just like anything else. I talk a lot about jumping rope, and you know if you've watched my jump rope tutorials, I always talk about form. It's not necessarily about the height or the speed. It's about keeping your body aligned. So that's the first thing I'd like you to practice. The second exercise is part of what we just did, but it's called a tendu. So a tendu is basically just pointing your toe and bringing it back. Pointing your toe and bringing it back. You don't have to use your arms. The reason that you're doing a tendu, again, is to squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs. And you can do a tendu in different positions. So I was just doing it in first. Now I'm moving it to fifth. So fifth position looks like this, and I'll point and bring it back. Point and bring it back. And we'll switch legs. You can see I'm out of practice. I fall over a lot, but I have to start practicing again and keeping my body tight. So you don't need a bar. If you do have a bar, or sometimes at home I like to use this, you can just hold on for some balance. The reason I think you don't need a bar is that it will help keep your abdomen tight. So that's also very, very helpful. Okay, I have one other exercise, super simple. It involves a jump, a very small jump. Will not put pressure on your knees or your feet. And again, small movements are everything. But I want to start out by saying that the most important thing here is control. So ballet is all about control. We control everything from the top of our head to our feet, and that's why it really helps to develop the glute muscles. So the little jump is called an échappé. We're going to start in first position, and we're just going to jump and point our feet. Jump and point our feet. You can see how controlled that is. I'm doing a little plie as I land. So when I land, I'm bending my knees and straightening them. Bending them, jump, bending them, and straighten. Bending them, jump, bending them, and straighten. Every time I straighten, I'm squeezing my glutes. So think about a squat, right? If we're doing a squat, we have weights on our back, and we're squatting, and we're squeezing our glutes. So with an échappé, that's very similar. It's just a smaller movement. It's kind of like a pulse. For those of you who have taken bar exercises or Pilates, you know that there are a lot of pulse movements, control movements. So that is what an échappé is. I hope this was helpful. These are really simple. But again, if you do this 3 days a week, I would recommend 20 minutes per session. I promise you'll start to see results in no time at all on your lower body. You're not going to develop large muscles. They'll be lean muscles, and it will give you a lot of strength. Again, guys, don't forget to click the link in my description to go get your tickets for Shen Yun. You're going to love it. I hope to see you there, and I'll be back in touch soon. Have a wonderful day.